Hey everyone. All right, so today we're going to dive back into another topic that's not only intimate, but also very crucial for thriving partnerships and relationships: the role of sex in a healthy relationship. Sex is so much more than just a physical act, it's vital, it's crucial to relationships, and it can influence your emotional connections, intimacy, and overall satisfaction within a relationship. But how exactly does it impact your relationship, you ask? And what do you do to ensure that it's contributing to your relationship positively? Let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's break it down. So, the first thing, emotional connection. Let's talk about that. First up, sex plays a huge role in enhancing our emotional intimacy with somebody. It's a way to express love and affection that words just can't simply do. Words just can't capture it that way. When partners are sexually connected, it often leads to a deeper emotional bond. There's a connection there that's like unbreakable almost, right? This emotional connection can lead to greater trust, improved communication, and more secure relationship overall, right? So make sure you prioritize your quality time together to nurture this connection. It's going to be beneficial all the way around. Just watch and see. So, next, let's go ahead and talk about the physical intimacy and satisfaction. Next is physical intimacy is key to a healthy, functioning relationship that's satisfied. Regular sexual activity can enhance your overall happiness. It reduces stress. It's a way to share pleasure and excitement, which can keep the spark alive in a relationship. And we all know that that's an amazing thing, right? Remember, the frequency and nature of the sexual activities should be consensual. That has to be consensual and satisfying for both partners. If those two aren't there, then guess what? Physical intimacy, connection, that's not going to happen. So, it's not about the quantity, but the quality and the mutual pleasure from both people. You've got to make sure that both people are enjoying this, right? It's got to be wanted across the board. Not one can want it more than the other. So keep that in mind. The next thing is going to be communication and understanding. Effective communication is talked about all the time, but effective communication about sex is crucial. Openly discussing your wants and your needs, any concerns that might come up, it helps build a healthier relationship. It helps build a healthier sexual relationship. It makes sure that both partners are feeling wanted and heard and understood. It gives you both value, right? It doesn't leave room for error. Don't shy away from having these important discussions. These discussions may be hard, but I am telling you, if you will just open up, have them, and be done, it's going to improve your overall relationship. Being open about your preferences and listening to your partner and their preferences, that can lead to more fulfilling sexual experiences. Who doesn't want that, right? So think about that. Next time you're thinking about, oh, I don't know if I can tell them. Yes, you can tell them, honey. You can tell them and you will enjoy and be glad that you did tell them, especially when you get the outcomes of that, right? So, next thing is addressing challenges. Okay. Let's talk about those challenges. Every relationship can face challenges when it comes to sex. It's not a secret, right? And sexual issues can be a part of a relationship problem, whether it's mismatched libido or other concerns, medical concerns, anything like that. You have to address these issues together and talk about them, because that's key to making sure that you're finding a way to work through this. Seek to understand what each other's perspective is and consider getting help from a professional if needed. It's not a bad thing, especially if it helps. I know that just in clients that I talk to, when they're like, yeah, so there's a problem with They whisper it. They say it very quietly, like they're ashamed or embarrassed. And I just want to be like, sex? Okay. Because it's very natural, guys. It's okay. As long as it's consensual and everybody and both parties are wanting to do this, let's do it. Let's talk about it. Let's not be ashamed. Let's not fear it. Right? Because that itself is a challenge that needs to be worked through. That is something that we all need to do. Sex is okay. Sex is great when it's consensual. Sex is great within a relationship. Sex enhances a lot of feelings, okay? So don't be afraid to talk about it. Not only with each other, but if you need an outsider to listen, they will be glad to listen to you and they will not judge. Remember that seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. There are plenty of resources and professionals who can guide you through challenges that may come up in your relationship with sex. And it's good to have those people. I mean, I can't tell you that some of the conversations that I've had with clients about sex are some of the ones that we get those, aha, that's it moments. Because we've talked about something that we've been kind of shoving down for a while, or embarrassed to talk about it, or don't want to bring anybody into it because we don't want people to know that there's a problem. Well, once you break through, it's amazing. It's really, truly something that can build and create a strength within your relationship. And it's very healthy. I don't know if you remember, but up there somewhere, I said it releases stress. It does. The endorphins that it sets off and you release are impactful. Can be a boost to your day in a given moment. The time of day that you have sex doesn't matter. Have sex in the morning, have sex in the middle of the day, have sex at night. Because those same endorphins will help, whether it's stress reliever and you're going to bed, whether it's a stress reliever and you can wake up and be like, this day has started great, or whether it's the middle of the day and you've decided to have sex and then it's just like your middle of the day snack or something. I don't know. Make it okay. Don't be afraid of it. Face the challenges and just work through it, right? Now, we're going to say that to say this. You have to balance sex with other aspects of your relationship, okay? It's very important that we're not just having sex all the time and forgetting that we need to date or eat or do anything else, play with the kids or anything. We have to really remember that it has to be balanced, right? It's one part of a larger picture that includes emotional support, shared goals, and mutual respect. So think about what I've said. I'm encouraging you to have sex. I'm encouraging you to make sure that you're talking about it and discussing it, enjoying the emotional connection. Make sure that you're making it a well-balanced situation. Okay. Ensure that your relationship remains balanced and that sex complements rather than overshadows other vital aspects of your partnership and your relationship. I think one thing that most people misconstrue is that you are having too much sex. Well, not necessarily. If it's balanced throughout your other aspects of your relationship, you're fine. You're fine. And your sex life is going to be different than my sex life. And my sex life is going to be different than somebody else's. And that's okay. That's very, very normal. You can't compare your sex life with your partner with anybody else. It has to be your sex life. It has to be your deal, your relationship, what's happening with you, right? Because nobody else is going to have the same experience of your sex life. It just doesn't work that way. It just does not, right? So there you have it. The role of healthy relationship is multifaceted, impacting emotional connection, it's physical satisfaction, it's communication, it's overall balance. Sex is very vital and crucial in relationships, and it's where you place it. And like I said, remember, every couple is unique. So find what works for you. Find what works for you and your partner. Find what makes you guys happy, makes your sexual life balanced. Do what you need to do for your situation. But stop being afraid to talk about it. Stop being afraid to meet your needs or ask what other people need, your partner needs. Okay. So if you found this video helpful at all, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, man. Like it, share it, comment down below. Talk about what you faced. Maybe it's personal, you don't want to share everything, but that's okay. That's okay. But share your thoughts down below. Okay. Thank you guys for watching again. I never can say thank you enough. I appreciate you guys. There will be more coming. So remember to hit the bell for notifications. Till next time. Bye, guys.